Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today in this video I'm going to tell you how do I use my time to improve my English. How do I convert my time into productivity. This video will gonna blow up your mind. You will gonna bring something very important from this video. If you stick to this video, you will learn so many good things from this video. So be stick to the video, watch the video till the end. You will learn something very crucial which will exponentially improve your English. So let's start the video without wasting the time. First of all, guys, let me tell you how do I use my time to improve my English. I don't do much things. I don't waste my time. I don't use Instagram. I don't watch movies. I don't watch web series. Why should we watch web series, guy? Why should we watch movies? Why should we scroll Instagram? Why should we randomly watch videos on YouTube? I will tell you the truth today. When you scroll Instagram, you will only waste the time, the important time, the precious time. If anything is important in your life, guys, that is time. And that time you're wasting on scrolling social media. You're watching endless videos on YouTube, you're scrolling endless reels on Instagram. What are you getting in return? What are you getting? Ask this question to yourself, guys. I'm telling from the bottom of my heart. I'm converting each and every minute of my life to do something great in my life, to do something extraordinary. If you also want to do something big in your life, if you also want to do something great in your life, you have to be aware, you have to be cautious that what you are doing in your life, you are whether you are on the right track or not. So stop using social media and use that time to improve your English. And now we'll move forward how we can improve our English by using our time properly. So don't waste your time on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube. Use that time to improve your English, to improve your life, to improve your communication, to improve your personality, to improve everything which is important to make your personality strong and robust. So guys, first thing I do, that is reading a book. Every day I read a book. As I told you, I don't waste time on social media. I do productive things. I read book. Every day I read at least 10 to 20 pages. If that is not possible, at least I read 10 pages in English. And whenever I read that, I read very carefully, because when you're reading, you will definitely come across to some hard words, and when you come across to some hard words, you will stumble there. And when you stumble there, you don't need to be desperate, you don't need to be anxious. Simply use Google Translator and translate that hard word and move forward and go forward. Just keep continue the reading. Don't just be discouraged and demotivated when you are not able to understand the word. That is what I do. I simply translate that into the Google Translator and I move forward, because that is how we learn the things. And the next thing is reading the newspaper. I read the newspaper. There are so many channels on Telegram. You can get the PDF of any newspaper, be it the Hindu, Time Express, or Times of India, Times of Bombay. Any kind of newspaper you can easily obtain on Telegram. So start reading newspaper. And when you read newspaper, it's a really tough and it's a challenging thing actually. When you read newspaper, you will get so many hard words. You will come across to innumerous hard words which maybe you are not knowing of, you're not familiar with. So initially it will be hard to read the newspaper, but keep it continue. When you keep it continue, when you every day read that, when you keep the consistency, you will be definitely able to read the newspaper. Now I will tell you, initially it will be hard. You will be not able to understand. If suppose if you are reading a passage or article or editorial in the newspaper, you will get the hard words. Simply, as I told you before, go on Google Translator, translate the word, and move forward. And do this activity again and again, again and again, until those words go into your mind. And when again you take the newspaper, when you read, when the same word comes, you will be able to understand. You don't need to translate it again. When the words will be repeated in the newspaper, because you are reading the newspaper every day, again and again you are reading, and you are coming across to the same words now. Before you were not familiar with the words, but right now you are being familiar with the words, because before you didn't know what was the meaning of those words. But when you started reading the newspaper every day, again and again, the same words are repeating in the newspaper. That is what happens, guys. Be it a newspaper, be it a book, or you watch any English video on YouTube or any English content, when you get the same words in front of your eyes, you don't need to translate that, because you had already translated that, and you know the context, the meaning of the word. So this is how you build your vocabulary. The sentence structure, your sentence structure will be attractive. You will learn so many things by reading the newspaper, by reading the book. And the next thing is speaking. Speak as much as you can. Right now I'm speaking in front of you in this video. Why I'm speaking? Because this is one of my practice to improve my English, to improve my communication. So when you speak, you improve. There is a simple saying, guys: speaking comes by speaking, reading comes by reading, dancing comes by dancing. If you don't dance, you cannot dance. If you don't practice dancing, you cannot dance. If you don't practice speaking, you cannot speak. If you don't practice reading, you won't be able to read. Take anything, guys, take anything in your life. You have to practice that, and you have to do that repeatedly, again and again, again and again. Then only you will be able to achieve mastery in that thing, in that particular thing. That's what I wanted to tell in this video. And you have the potential, you have the courage, you are a man who can do anything in your life. I'm not motivating you here, but I am telling you the truth, because everybody has the energy. We have to bring that energy from inside us, and use that energy to build us, to build our personality, to build ourselves, to make ourselves attractive, robust, strong. So that's what, guys, I wanted to tell in this video. I will come again in the next video with another exciting topic. Till then, stay tuned and enjoy the learning. Don't stop learning at all. You should learn each and every day. So this is what I do, guys, in my free time. Otherwise, I'm preparing for civil service exams. So when I get time, I do these activities. I don't waste time. I don't even have Instagram in my mobile. I don't have Snapchat. I don't scroll randomly on YouTube, because when you scroll randomly on YouTube, you will simply waste time. Random things are not good for us. Do selective things, because when you do selective things, you think, then you select. There would be an activity of thinking, an activity of decision. You When you randomly see something, there is no intention behind this, because you are randomly watching that. There is nothing that you have taken decision to watch that. You are just going that by seeing the attractive thumbnail. So that is called persuasive design of social media. I will talk that in another video in detail, how you can go away from the social media. And for today, I think it is enough. Use these tricks, use these techniques to improve your English, to improve your communication. I will meet you again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.